Then this gives us a chance to go to the track, and here is Ian for the call of the Vinery Australia Mona Lisa Plate.
Thank you, Terry. And on track, Gypsy May is the favourite. Altiro is a solid second pick, and there's been a little money late in the ring to say Interbank is going to be more than competitive here. Number 3, Interbank, has come in late. And as far as the others are concerned, Coochie Coo reasonably steady, but that's about it. So Gypsy May, a slightly easing favourite on course. Altiro very solid in the last 5 or 6 minutes, the second pick, and late support for Interbank. So an interesting race on the tote. Number 2 at 251.10, number 1, 5.10 and 280. Interbank number 3 is 10.70 and 2.90, and number 6 is at 7.90 currently, and that is Cash Cow. Still raining lightly here. Now they're walking forward into the stalls up here at the 13.50 for the Vinery Australia Mona Lisa Plate. Last year won by Corelli in a very tight finish. Altiro resuming today, hasn't sported silk since the Queensland Derby, went 6th behind De Gaulle Lane. Gypsy May's been racing well, and with the downgrading of the track to slow, you'd think her chances would be enhanced just a wee bit. She seems to be adept in rain-affected turf. She's been up for a while though. Interbank ran a very good race at Warwick Farm in the toy show, when 3rd to Winona. Gypsy May 5th in the same race. Previous event of the day here, won by Bonza King. Landed some nice bets at longer odds, was never anywhere near the rails, but was too good. Number 12, written by Corey Brown. Now Altiro to come forward here, and the same for Lakshmi and Musical Glow. There's the other one out. So only 2 to come up. 13.50. Conditions getting a little misty over there at the 13.50. Thanks, Rod. And actually 3 to move in. Late support for Interbank here in the ring. And on the tote, accordingly, down to 8.50 and 2.80. 2.60 favourite Gypsy May. Now Altiro and Musical Glow. They're the two as the starter comes along towards his dispatch position. Altiro moves up, and only Musical Glow, who comes in. The blue light is on. Not for long. There goes the red lights. Ready now. Ready to run. The Vinery Australia Mona Lisa Plate. To be run in steady rain, they're off this time, and Altiro jumped very quickly from a wideish alley. The roughie Lakshmi going up to head her. Interbank 3rd, and Mary Prim's improving. And here's the favourite Gypsy May hustling up on the inside. Veloci wide out, followed by Embarrass, and then Cash Cow and Coochie Coo, followed by LA Lounge, and a good margin off to Musical Glow. And the Legend has dropped out last by the 1,000, and Lakshmi just in front of Gypsy May. Little between them, a length away. 3rd is Mary Prim. Altiro deep out, followed by Embarrass. A length further back is Cash Cow, followed by Veloci, and Interbank is out very, very wide. Further away is Coochie Coo, Musical Glow from LA Lounge, and the Legend. Well, the Mona Lisa field is racing very, very tightly packed at the 600, where Gypsy May is ahead on Lakshmi. A length away. 3rd is Altiro. Mary Prim is in 4th position, and Veloci is very, very deep out on the track, at a couple of lengths to Embarrass as they start the swing for home at the 400 now. And there are many possibilities. Gypsy May's tended to drop back on the inside. Altiro, Mary Prim, Veloci, and Interbank has been 5, 6, 7 wide from the word go. They straighten, and Altiro the middle. Gypsy May getting another go on, and Interbank on the outside from Mary Prim. Altiro hits the front under 60 kgs. By golly, what a run, Altiro. She's tiring. She'll win. Altiro from Interbank, Gypsy May and the Legend. Followed home then by Embarrass, Mary Prim. Further back, Musical Glow, Veloci, Coochie Coo, Lakshmi, LA Lounge, and Cash Cow dropped out to finish last. Well, what a classy mare she is. Standing by for the numbers after the Vinery Australia Mona Lisa Plate over the 13.50. Number 1 is the winner. Altiro, ridden by Chris Muntz, hasn't started since the 9th of June when she ran 6th in the Queensland Derby. 60 kilos, drew out very wide, never anywhere near the fence. And this Kashani Tempesto 4-year-old chestnut mare has done a huge job to win. And she's paid a dividend of $4 on the win tote. We'll have the others when semaphore. Second goes to number 3, and that's Interbank, written by Darryl McClellan for Rod Craig. And number 2, Gypsy May, battled on for third. Mitch Newman for Robert Pearce.
Okay, Ian, thank you. I think as Wayne Wilson said early on, the cream rises to the top, and she was just head and shoulders above them, Altiro. She's come right in to pay $4. Gypsy May looked like it was going to drop right out and has battled on quite well. Of course, we've got the big cup race coming up tomorrow from Wyong. Why don't we have a bit of a look at the field, an early look at the field for the meeting there, with Space Age coming up with a dreaded gate. Bluebird the word. Agincourt Express will run close to favouritism for Gay Waterhouse. Glen Boss cantered in the last start. Daniel was a chance, but the alley's just a little bit of a worry for him. Gate 19. He'll come in a couple, of course, with the scratchings. Power of Pegasus 6. Regal 04. And Cloth of Gold. He was just beaten at Rose Hill the other day, but he seemed to have found his mark a little bit, Cloth of Gold. Over the page. An old Sea Jester. Always a chance in a race of this nature with a bit of give on the track. And then you go down to a couple of the others. Trailer. If he got a run in the race, he'd definitely be a chance, but he is the third emergency for the event. But if he got a run, you could throw him in as well, because he likes the sting out of the ground. He's an informed galloper, and Shoemaker's been racing in terrific form. That's the Wyong Cup. I think Chrysler Mirage failed in the Cup last year. I'm pretty sure he raced in the Cup last year and he failed, but he's come back in great order. He ran a couple of very good races in town before putting it all together to win a blistering performance after travelling wide and making a couple of runs in the race at Rose Hill a couple of weeks ago, and he's going to be very hard to beat. He's rock solid fit and gives Gay a chance of taking home the big double. There's Chris. It's at $3.